Welcome to the SportsCon here on YouTube. I'm your host Daniel with your top sports stories. The Heat were on last night as they moved on to the NBA Finals after a 99-76 win over the Pacers in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Dwayne Wade finally performed well with 21 points last night along with 9 rebounds. Of course, it was LeBron James that led the game in scoring with 32 points. To me, it's not really news that the Miami Heat managed to get into the NBA Finals. I thought from the very beginning of the regular season, hell, even before that Miami was going to at least make the finals. That's the reason why I didn't pay attention to the East at all this postseason, and also the reason why I didn't watch Game 7 last night, though I was tempted a bit. Then I got to fooling around on the internet for a while and completely forgot about it. I will admit it is a bit of news that they had to go through a very resilient Indiana Pacers team that could have very well won the series if their coach Frank Vogel didn't make a coaching mistake back in Game 1. That's right, I actually paid attention to a bit of it. Last night excluded, hats off to the Pacers for pushing Miami to Game 7. You still played lousy in that game, but you managed to get that far. As for the NBA Finals matchup between the Spurs and the Heat, I can't really foresee an outcome like I have so far because the Spurs are not like anybody in the East. They actually have a legitimate shot to beat Miami. I'm still picking the Heat to win the series in 7, but looking at their troubles with Indiana, I wouldn't be surprised if San Antonio did win the title. So far, San Antonio has been to the finals 4 times, all within the Tim Duncan era. All 4 times, they came out champions. In the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Penguins lost another game to the Boston Bruins by a final of 6-1. Boston scored 4 goals in the first period alone, as Brad Marchand scored 2 of them. The Bruins now take a 2-0 lead as the series now goes to Boston. You see, that's the really bad part about it for Pittsburgh. They are down 0-2 and now going on the road. At least the Kings, who are also in an 0-2 hole, get to play their next 2 at home. Somehow the Penguins need to get their act together, and I don't think a change at goalie will suffice. Top scores and stories in baseball include the Yankees beating the Indians 7-4. Brett Gardner's 2-run single in the 6th broke the 4-4 tie to help give the Bronx Bombers the win. Yosiel Puig had a great major league debut for the Dodgers, going 2-for-4 as LA would beat the Padres 2-1. Puig, who was playing right field, managed a double play to end the game, catching a Kyle Blanks fly ball and then doubling off Chris Denorfia before he could make it back to first. And the Astros of all teams, finish off a 4-game sweep of the Angels with a 2-1 win last night. The Angels are still 4 games in front of the Stros, but it isn't all that impressive, as the Halos' record is 25-33. For more, follow me on Twitter at TheSportsConSF. You can also follow me at thesportscon.blogspot.com. I'm Daniel saying, come on, Angels. Little Leaguers can beat the Astros. Goodbye.